When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to attend New York Military Academy, a private military boarding school. I began my 9th year, my freshman year there as a cadet, and entered into the student body in the cadet-led cadre. We had a lot of mentors, individuals like Major Anders and Colonel Brand, who were able to instruct the student body, having their experience from Vietnam and previous wars, and having many retired military teachers at the school. We were able to learn, I believe at a very young age, the benefit of responsibility and the benefit of leadership. And when I was a senior in New York Military Academy, I was a platoon leader in charge of over 30 different other cadets who were of lower rank, and then I reported to a person in higher rank. September 11th, 2001, or the morning of, the leadership of the lieutenants, myself and a few others, were informed about the Twin Towers being struck by planes, and we were able to see the news media. After we were given a 5-minute brief, the entire student body was led into the chapel where they were all presented with the video of the Twin Towers being hit. There were a lot of students in our school that had parents or a parent working at the Twin Towers. There was a lot of anxiety and fear and stress in the students, me among them. But at that time, there wasn't enough adults or teachers to be able to maintain control over the student body, and it really fed to the students at that time to no longer just be cadets, but to be leaders and mentors to the younger students that we were responsible for. I would not have known what to do in that situation if I had not seen countless times the mentors that affected me at that age respond to things of, much lower value, much lower significance to the moment. But in that moment, I found out how important it was to, have good fundamentals to lay back on. One of the famous things about military teaching is problem solving in general. For how complicated problem solving is, in the military, it's only a 4-step process. First, you state the problem and define what it is. Then the second phase is you create a plan to solve the problem. The third phase is, which I believe is one of the most important because it's the most difficult, is to ask for feedback on the plan. When you ask for feedback on the plan, you can't take it personally. You have to know the person you're asking has your plan's best interest at heart and your best interest at heart. And it has to be quality information you can depend on. And then once you get feedback for your plan, you institute your plan and you take action. Those actions can be taken in a number of different ways, but just like problem solving in general, 4 steps, by the numbers. If you have a problem, which on September 11th, 2001, my problem was there was nobody in my higher chain of command I could depend on to give me the authority in my platoon for them to listen to anything I had to say. The only thing I knew my platoon had at that time was the fear and knowledge that their parents may or may not have died that morning. So I stated the problem. I had a group of people that I had to let them know it was in their best interest that we remain calm and organized, get everybody through the process of being able to reach out to their parents so that they could then get the information that was causing the fear in the first place. So being a cadet cadre, my fellow lieutenants and myself were then giving our plans to our leadership, who were then telling us things and insights where they've learned stuff that might help us. So I stated the problem, created a plan. I kicked that plan up chain of command for feedback. They gave me instruction. I took it. I went confidently to my platoon with the information I had. My confidence didn't come from my ego. It came from a 4-step process and knowing that the results would benefit the people I was going to. We were able to get everybody in the entire student body through the process of reaching out. It was a harrowing experience, we'll say, but not the last, not the first, but just one of many learning events I've had or learning opportunities I've had in my life.